Yo, what's good, my guys? So I've been told to watch this video of Uncle Demi. He low-key broke something down in this video. I heard he got some gems in this video about the MyPlayer builder. I see a lot of people making videos about the builder today. So I gotta know what's going on. Like what's going on? Like, what am I missing, bro? I know I wake up late, but what am I missing? I should have woke up earlier, bro. Like, nobody told me. I can't count on nobody. Apparently, there's something going on. Let's check it out. And we gonna get right into the video, bro, because I hope we get some gems, bro. I hope we get some gems. Tell me something about the builder, bro. Get it.
My nephews and nieces, this is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Before we get into the video, though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. It's liking up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course, subscribe and put your noty game for my daily upload. About the MyPlayer builder, right? Now, again, to me, I feel like, and again, this could be biased, but let me know in the comment section what you think. The MyPlayer builder is literally the heart and soul of the game. All right.
Now, Uncle Demi, he's being kind of sketchy because I do believe he knows something that we don't know, bruh. Uncle Demi, he played the game last year. He played the game early last year. So I think he played 23 or 22. It was one of those games he played early, or maybe it was both. But yeah, he was one of the main guys when it came to news. Him and I think it was iPod King Carter. A lot of people who played the game early. The same thing's gonna happen this year. It's just not gonna happen this month. Maybe later this month, like later this month, or really early next month, like the 1st and the 2nd. So we gotta know what he knows, because I know he knows something, because rumors are going around within the higher ups, the higher echelons in the 2K community. So maybe he knows something that he can't really tell us, but subliminally. So we gotta look out for the subliminals right here. Like, we're looking for the subliminal messages.
If you're able to make builds that work together cohesively, and you know there's no overpowered build, animation, and things are balanced, the game could be impacted tremendously. All right. So again, that's me. This, you know, you can say what you want, but I'm curious to think about that. You know, a lot of people say other factors, but to me, I feel like the builds themselves are the hard.
Oh yeah, my fault if the video freezes like momentarily and it keeps going. I'm trying to fix that. So my fault if that happens. My fault, bro.
Heart and soul of the game.
The camera shouldn't freeze though, but the video might freeze for a little bit. My fault.
Animations come and go, all that type of deal, but people find ways to get cheesy or find an animation to get dominant. But you look at right now,
happen every year,
2K20. The reason why I say 2K20 is just such a beautiful game is because, in my opinion, there were so many different builds. There was so many, like, there was just so much versatility, right? You had sharpshooters, right? Remember that pure green pie chart? Yeah, I remember that, right? Pure green triangle, annoying, was walking around with facilitating, I don't know what it was called, facilitating play shot or sharpshooter or whatever. Pure green,
it was like a shot creator.
Ticino had a yellow-green shot creator. My man LaMonsta had a yellow-red two-way slashing playmaker.
And low-key, that was very underrated about 2K20. Almost all the content creators didn't play the same. Like, you had Annoying. He was really good. He was winning all his wagers in 2K20. You know, he was one of the guys that you got to watch out for. He faded a lot. He had a shot creator. Ticino, he played a different game than everybody. He came in and took over with the shot creators. You know, he took the spin fades, he took the fades, he took the hop jumpers, the floaters, all that. Like, his play style was different. LaMonsta had like a two-way slasher. Like, those were overpowered too. I wish I would have made one. I had like a I think I had a play shot. So now I had a scoring machine. I had a scoring machine in 2K20. You know, dunking, finishing around the rim, shooting mid ranges, threes, you know, really doing all that stuff. And then, like, that was one of my favorite builds I ever had in, like, while I was playing 2K. So I started playing 2K in 2K15 and all the way up to 2K23. That's in the top 3 funnest builds I ever had. Top 3 funnest builds I ever had, hands down. So that's in there. And then I'm just saying, like, everybody had their own way to play. It wasn't really like the same thing until 2K21 hit, especially 2K21 Next Gen. Everybody really was doing the same thing. So I feel like 2K needs to get that uniqueness back with their MyPlayer builder. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like 2K20 is a top 5 2K just because of that. Like, there was just so much uniqueness. And the builder had pie charts. So you can go a long way with that. You just got to know what you're doing.
the blue-green. At that time was called the BP build. We had pure playmakers.
Okay,
remember?
the BP build. I had a BP build basically. A score, like a scoring machine. BP
Shout out to the poor boy Sin. He had the 6'7", pure playmaker.
Yep.
And again, everybody had different pie chart that made them understand like.
And you know the crazy part is, they was all good at the game. They was all comp. No matter what build they had, they all could be comp. The builds were just, it catered to your playstyle, and if you was good with your playstyle, you could be good anyway. Now it's still like that today, but in 2K20 is where it was magnified to its greatest point. I feel like, yo, come on, get it back to that point, bro. That was so fun. Everybody just had their own thing of what they love to do on the court. You just had to stop it, bro. You just had to play defense on it. Like, nobody played the same. Like, you could be playing a totally different dude the next game, and then you have to switch up your whole defensive scheme to guard him. That's fun. That's real basketball.
There was multiple ways to be able to win and be successful. Okay, same thing for spot ups. I mean,
oh
hell,
my God,
I had a pure green spot up. I had a a green red spot up. Shooter. Hell, I had a lob threat. I hit legend with a lob threat, a pure blue lob threat, right? So slashers, shot creators, shooting, non-shooting, you name it. I mean, lockdowns were crazy, right? You know, it was just, to me, there was just a lot other than, you know, what we had this year where everybody was just around with a 6'9" build. And so first and foremost, you know, I just want to say, like, I don't know nothing about the builder. I do not know nothing about the builder, but I'm able to use context clues, right? I'm able to use the knowledge that I do have and just know the cycle of the game to understand a few things, right? So first and foremost, one thing we definitely have to understand is that 2K is never going back to pie charts for obvious reasons. It's like,
we know that.
An individual
we're not going back to pie charts
make their build any way you want. It's going to be extremely hard to go back, right? So, you know, again, and when you're talking about like pushing forward, advancement, and just a game, it's very hard to go back on something. So I'm going to go ahead and say, like, I'm pretty sure it's still going to be open where you can change every attribute that you want, okay? So that right there is 100%, you know, my opinion on that. I feel like it's...
He said you're going to what?
So that right there is 100%, you know, my opinion on
Maybe it's not even me. Like, maybe he just lagging in this video. What the fuck?
that. I feel like it's going to still be open to where you can, you know, do any attribute that you want, okay?
Okay.
So let's put that out.
I would like that.
The next thing will be, though, right? How is it going to work? Now, when we first got into this, where you had freedom to do whatever you want, that was in 2K21 Next Gen. And again, we were able to break it within like 3 weeks. Remember, if y'all remember, it was what, the 6'8" demigod, because you didn't have to have close shot. Remember that close shot didn't matter? So everybody was just negated close shot and was able to make these demigod builds.
Bro, that's one thing they have to make sure. They have to make sure all the stats matter. Because if we go into 2K24 and it ends up being like 2K23 where speed with ball doesn't matter, your speed doesn't matter, the only thing that matters is your ball handle and your acceleration, they're gonna make demigods again, because that means you can go higher as a height and get more stats. You have to make all the stats matter. I'm sorry, 2K. You have to make all the stats matter, because every stat matters in 2K, especially the way some of these guys want to play. They want to do everything on the court. They want to handle the ball. They want to finish around the rim. They want to be able to shoot when they able to, right? So all the stats have to matter. They want to do everything, so they have to have everything upgraded. Stop making it so I can steal the ball with a 47 steal. Just stop that. And yeah, that's real, because I made a 6'11" inside out scorer on 2K24 current gen, and he was able to steal the ball with like a 47 steal consistently. That's the key word. That needs to be out the game. Like, why the hell is that in the game? Why? There's no point. Why? I can steal the ball. Like, imagine if I had like a 70 plus. Yo, please take it out the game. Or make it so still every stat matters. Fuck that. Every stat needs to matter next year.
Yeah, that was pretty toxic, right? And then of course in NBA 2K22, it was the same exact thing. We was able to figure out how to break the builds. Heck, we were able to like do like the metric system. People were running around with 6'8", 6'7", with like all the animations and all that type stuff because of the and
Shameful.
metric system glitch that you could be able to do. So
the metric glitch. Oh, I forgot about that. Now, the 6'9", my 6'9" from 2K22, he was metric glitched. I'm not gonna lie, I did the metric glitch. I know, you know. But let me tell you something. That 6'9" was in the top 5 funnest builds I ever had in my life. And if I need to make a metric glitch build to have fun, then so be it. The objective of the game is to have fun. And god damn it, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun by any means possible. I don't care how cheesy it is. You can call me a dork, a lame for making a metric glitch build. But I had fun. I had fun on that build. I had fun. And that's all that matters, right? Win or lose or draw, I had fun. That build could do everything. I felt so powerful on that build. Like, he could play defense. He was a rim protector that could handle the ball and shoot when, you know, he was open. So I had fun. That's all I'm saying, bro. It wasn't that bad. You know, looking back, it wasn't that bad, bro. It just had a few stats to where it wasn't. You know, it had higher stats where it wasn't supposed to have, you know? And it was taller than it was supposed to be. That's all it was. I had 6'7" stats on a 6'9". That's all it was, bro.
3, it was the 6'9s and the 6'1s, but also we understood, or we found out, which again, this one actually took a little bit more time, but we found out that, you know, like speed with ball, only thing you need was a 75, and
yeah, 75.
Pass accuracy, all you need was a 75, because, you know, you can just do basic or LeBron James.
You need 80 for real.
You know, speed, you didn't even need speed, right?
You need 80
so
speed.
People were just getting 75 speed, and then it's maxing out the acceleration. You know, strength didn't really have much of a factor.
No.
So I mean, with all those things being,
now strength is the hardest thing, because strength never really matters unless you're a center, of course. Then strength is pretty key, especially if you're matching up with other centers. But one thing 2K needs to try to do this year is make strength matters for, like, not just centers, but for all builds too. You know, point guards have strength, and that gives them a key advantage over smaller guards as well. Even if you're taller than them, your strength should still matter. Like, if a 6'3" is stronger than a 6'5", he should overpower him to the rim or wherever attribute or whatever, however he plays, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing 2K struggles with. They can never get the strength right, and that's kind of confusing. Like, is it that hard? Like, I'm not counting on strength even mattering next year either. Like, I'm going into 2K24 not even worried about strength. Even if Mike Wayne says strength is going to matter, it never matters anyway. Like, the way you play is never going to matter. Remember, Bully was like that one badge before the game even came out, which everybody was like, yo, that badge is going to be nice. That badge is going to be nice as hell. But when it came out, it was like, everybody was using it. It was cool. But they realized it wasn't as good as they anticipated. Like, we really thought that badge was going to be a good badge to use, exploited badge. Everybody's going to have Bully. But it didn't end up being that. So it is what it is. Everybody made a new build, and they didn't even worry about Bully. It was a tier 3 badge as well. Take badge tiers out the game, please. Like, take that out. Like, that was horrible.
Very difficult, you know, to catch everything, right? But, you know, for 24, we can be rest assured that the issues we had in 23 is definitely going to be addressed, right? So be rest assured that, you know, you ain't going to 75 speed with ball is not going to, like, come on, it's not going to cut it, right? You're going to have to actually have a fast speed with ball to be able to get what you need to get. Same thing for your pass accuracy. You're going to have your pass accuracy up. No more of those 6'9" type demigod builds. I don't know how that's going to be worked. Like, you know, I'm thinking that I don't know. It's up for debate about how you can make it. I still feel like tall ball handlers, you know, should have a place in the game. I still feel like, you know, like the poor boy Sins and those type of guys that really figured out a way to have a low 3 ball but still have a high ball handle and cook up. I like that, right? So I'm thinking like being able to have maybe animation tiers at a higher tier to be able to push up to get. So
low key.
You're going to have speed with ball. You're going to have a high ball handle. As you get taller, those points way more. You know, also expect 6'1s not to be able to get everything again, like dunking and that type of deal. So again, I feel like 6'1s, you know, it's going to be impossible to be able to get like a 90-something driving dunk and have all the freedom to do whatever you want. In my opinion, I feel like you should be like this, right? And again, just let me know how you feel. But I feel like the builder should be something to where it's like, put you back in pie charts. Right? I just feel like that. I just feel like the community you know, they want to be lied to in that aspect. They want to be like, yo, like, yeah, I want the freedom to make every build, like make my build any way I want. But at the end of the day, I think people will be better with role players. And I feel like role players not only will put different type of play styles on the park, but it also will make it more competitive. It'll bring more of the strategicness.
Yeah, and what he means by role players is like not like role players in the sense of like a KCP or like a Bruce Brown, like they play a specific role, but you know, play like role players, like, you know, when your build has a name, just have that mean something. If I'm a playmaking shot creator, I want to be able to just playmake and create shots, you know, play defense a little bit, you finish around the rim, play your role. Now if you're a playmaking slasher, be able to slash more than you can shoot, playmake as well, you know, things like that. Just make the build names matter. Like, don't want to be like a two-way shot creator, but I can do everything on the court. I can playmake, I can play defense, I can shoot the ball, shoot the three even deep, and finish around the rim. Like, you could do all of those things in 2K23 with 169 build. 169 build will have you do everything, but the build name is going to be like a two-way inside out or something, or a two-way three-point shot creator. That's too specific, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna have those specific names, just have me play my role. The finishing shouldn't be crazy, but that's Limitless Takeoff. I blame all that on Limitless Takeoff. You feel what I'm saying?
To the game, you know, having, you know, lockdowns and defense overpowered, along with overpowered offense. I feel like both, then that would just be, hey, still grinding, still, you know, type of deal. So that's kind of how I look at it. But again, it's really up to, you know, the community to decide on that. But I guarantee you this, and I want everybody to, you know, put this in here. If the game comes back where it's something like this game that you see up here, where the builds are very versatile, when you step on the park, you have, you know, you can be in the park for a whole hour and you've seen 17, 18 different builds.
That's, yeah, I
like
that.
People ranging from 6'1" to 7 foot, right? Not everybody's 6'9". I don't see how people can complain about that. But you know, the community will find a way to complain about stuff. But in my opinion, I feel like that would just be refreshing, right? To step on the court and be like, you actually got to look at the player card and be like, oh, snap, what's this dude, 6?
Yeah, all right, man. I agree with that, bro. But look, the day we can, you know, have centers back, or centers come like actually do something, 7'3" centers instead of just 6'9s everywhere. You get like 6'3" point guards. That'll be the day. That'll be the day when 2K actually like gets the builder right, when everybody can make versatile builds. You can have builds at all height and still be effective. That's when you know 2K has everything balanced. But if everything is like 6'9", 6'8", maybe you see a 6'7" somewhere, but nothing really below a 6'5", then it's kind of like, 2K, you still have some things to work on. You need more balance. So that's more what we're looking for next year, is more versatility in the builder and be able to make every build effective. And role players, play your role. No matter how you make your build, you should always be able to play your role. But anyway, appreciate that, bro. Hey, appreciate that, bro. Let me know if you guys like this video, and let me know what you guys think about the builder coming out. Let me know what you guys think should be in the builder, or how the builder should be. How do you think people should play in 2K24? All that jazz. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And to my next video, I'm going to see y'all boys later.